there looks good to me.
Okay, cool. All right, so I have been painting and it looks so darn good. Woo! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing with you a mini home refresh. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of decorating in my laundry room, literally just a tiny bit, but I wanted to get this space cleaned up because we do have company coming over for Thanksgiving, coming to stay with us, and my laundry room was a hot mess. So I needed to get all this decor put away properly, and then I'm also going to add like a family photo in here just to kind of make it feel a little bit more homey, and then in just a little bit, I'm going to start painting my kitchen island. I am so excited to share this with you guys. I have been debating on whether or not to paint this island for so long, and I asked you guys over on Instagram, and so many of you said, just do it, just do it. So I did it. So just to give you a quick update on the laundry room, so y'all know I did a project in here a long time ago. I converted our shed basically into an entire laundry room. I added these cabinets, this countertop, and everything is holding up really great, including the floor. The one issue I have with this laundry room is I used used cabinetry for the upper cabinets, and as you can see, they are just not in the best shape. I actually would love to replace these eventually. Hopefully I can find some like on sale or something, or even do just open shelving above this space would be nice to like hold decor, extra decor that kind of like overflows. I do like to change up my style quite a bit, so I accumulate a lot of decor and I kind of have it just stashed in different places of the house. But it also helps me a lot, especially when I start doing projects for other people. I can kind of pull from that stash and save money. So that is my goal. But anyway, I actually found this frame right here from a thrift store. I paid like $3.99 for it, and I absolutely love it. The only thing it's missing is the glass, but honestly, you can't tell when it's like up against the wall. And it looks so pretty with our new family photo that I got printed. So I love that. And then I found this really pretty pot from Bell's Outlet the other day. It was $12.99. And then I just incorporated a few of these like faux stems, and I love the combination of this. I think it looks so beautiful. Once I got one side of the laundry room cleaned up, it was time to work on the other side. I've had a massive pile of laundry for quite some time in here, mostly just blankets and things that needed to be caught up on, but the other laundry was taken priority and this stuff just kept piling up and piling up. So I finally got it tackled on this day while I was working on other things around the house. It was nice to kind of just multitask and have this all being done. Now I have a mound. You guys have no idea. It's so bad. There's a mound of laundry on my couch that I need to fold today, so I'll get to that after these voiceovers. But it's time to start painting. I'm going to be painting this kitchen island the same color that's in the dining room. It is called Pigeon by Farrow and Ball, but I don't use that brand. I just go to Lowe's, I tell them the color I want, and they mix it for me. So I'm just wiping the kitchen island down with actually it's a tank top. But whenever I go through my clothes, if I see stuff that's stained, instead of me tossing it in the trash, I have like a little bag of old tank tops and t-shirts that are stained that I'll use as hand towels that I can just toss when I'm done. But I'm using this with hot water and a little bit of Dawn to wipe the entire kitchen island down to get all the grease, any debris off of it. And I've noticed like with this kitchen island, the way that we designed it with the cross on the side, there is a like little lip on each corner, and you can see it just gets full of just junk and like dog hair and stuff. It'll just kind of accumulate stuff. So I had to get that all clean. I ended up having to get like a little butter knife to kind of get in those creases, but I got all that cleaned up, and then we're going to start painting. But first, I want to thank today's sponsor, Pipishell. Pipishell is committed to offering high-quality, eco-friendly solutions that enhance your living space with more style and comfort. Their mission is to provide home video products that are easy to use, install. They're also strong, attractive, and cost-effective while adding features and functionality to your living spaces. The TV mount I will be using today and sharing with you guys is one of their best sellers. This is a full motion TV mount. This is model PISF1. This particular wall mount fits TVs that are 13 inch to 42 inches, and it has a weight capacity of 44 pounds. I really like that this particular TV mount can move to fit your best watching position. It swivels, it also tilts, and you can rotate 360 degrees. Not only is this TV mount really affordable, but it's also extremely easy to install. All the instructions are right in the box along with all the tools and screws that are needed. You simply attach this little bracket to the back of your TV, and then you attach the other bracket to wherever you plan on installing your TV mount. In this case, we chose to put ours outside on our back patio. We really wanted to have a TV out here that we could move around to view from whatever angle we are in the backyard. And thanks to Pipishell, we were able to find a TV mount that not only had the tilting, rotating function, but it also was small enough to fit on our patio post, which was really important to us to be able to mount this TV outside. So we are super impressed with the quality and design of this TV mount. I highly recommend, especially at the price point, you cannot beat it. Also, you can take a look here. Their reviews on even their other products are excellent, and their prices are great as well. I will have this particular TV mount linked down below in my description box along with Pipishell's website so you can go check out all the amazing products they have to offer. And once again, thank you to Pipishell for sponsoring today's video. Jumping right back into the video, we're going to go ahead and start painting now. The color I'm using is Pigeon by Faro and Ball. Like I mentioned earlier, I just have this mixed in at Lowe's, so you don't have to actually use the Faro and Ball brand. I think you have to order that online in order to get that brand, so I just, like I said, I walk into Lowe's, or you can go into any paint store, tell them the color that you want, and usually they can plug in like a code and print, I was going to say imprint it. Not print it. They can mix it into any type of brand of paint that you prefer. I think in this case I use Valspar. What did I use? I think I used Valspar. I don't remember. I just go with whatever I feel in the moment. Sometimes I use Sherwin-Williams. Sometimes I use Valspar. It just really depends. But this paint is a just gorgeous green color. Honestly, I love it so much that now I want to paint my entire kitchen this color. Honestly, I'm not going to because that'd be a lot of green, but don't think I didn't think about it. What was fun is the entire crew wanted to help, so I actually had the kids painting the inside of the kitchen island, the part where the stools go. They really love to paint. My kids love to paint. Anytime they see me working on a project, they just want to be right there with me. So I try to let them work on like a hidden area, you know what I mean? So I don't have to worry. So I had them under there, and I just worked on painting the visible areas. And I'm just using a paintbrush because there is beadboard on this island. I have to get into all these creases anyway, so I just sat there and painted. And I actually love painting. It's really peaceful to me. And speaking of painting, I actually just started getting into painting pictures again. I used to paint here and there, like randomly. I painted like a few photos for my daughter, or like if we're doing arts and crafts, I will usually just like paint a picture next to the kids on like those Dollar Tree canvas prints. But I don't know, I just recently discovered how much I enjoy painting, and I shared a video on Instagram, and y'all hyping me up just like really encouraged me to whip out the paints and paintbrushes a little bit more. So I think I'm going to start sharing more of that with you guys as well, just kind of randomly post like a sped up version of me painting. And speaking of painting, last night the kids and I sat at the kitchen table and they were drawing like Christmas pictures for their friends at school and stuff, and I decided to paint a photo. So I'll include the footage here on the screen. It's really sped up. I just wanted to speed it. It takes a long time to paint. It took me like an hour to do this, but I sped it up as fast as I possibly could, you know, to kind of not bore you with like forever painting. But I really enjoy it, and I don't know. I just wanted to encourage you guys to do something that you love, because it's so easy for us to like put our likes and our wants on the back burner, taking care of everyone, but here's your reminder to do something that you love, whether it's painting, reading, going for a walk. Make sure you're doing something for you, because if you want to pour all of your love into other people, you got to make sure you're pouring into yourself as well. Okay, so right now at this moment, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. Do you like the color? Do you think it was a good choice? What are your thoughts? Tell me. I wanted to point out I will not be painting the inside of the cabinet doors. There's a reason for this. Because of all of our pots and pans being under here, I already know no matter what type of paint I use or how much sealer I use, they're going to get scratched up with the pots and pans because nobody knows how to put a pot inside the cabinet clearly. So I just do not paint the inside of the cabinet doors, and it doesn't look bad at all. So I don't mind it. I just paint as carefully as possible along the edges. All right, so I have been painting and it looks so darn good. Oh my gosh, it's drying like darker. And what's weird is, you know, obviously the lighting makes a huge difference in the way that it looks, but it looks like a little bit darker on the kitchen island, but it's like, oh, perfect color. Love it. I'm waiting for the first coat to dry so I can like go over it with the second coat, but here is like a little sneak peek. Ah, I love it. I worked on adding the handles back, and as you can see, the color changes depending on which way the camera is facing, and I kind of like that. I like that it's a little different everywhere you look at it. So yeah, love the color. There is a few areas that I still have to touch up, but I wanted to let it fully dry before I tried to add any more paint. So here's just a few overviews of how the kitchen looks now with the green paint on the island. It's definitely going to take a little bit of time to get used to, but I do love it. I'm not saying I don't love it. I really like it a lot. And you know what I was thinking? I don't know, maybe this is like kind of bold, but what if I did like a pretty green backsplash? Is that too much? Who cares, right? Like, just go with what you feel. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm going to go ahead and add some of our family photos to the frames. Recently, we went and got family pictures done. My mom and I took those, and I needed to replace the old photos I had in here because they're like 2 years old and older. So I'm going to add some of these in here real quick.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand, that we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling.
Alright y'all, so that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I tackled a few projects around the house. I hope that y'all have an amazing holiday break with your family. Happy Thanksgiving, or happy late Thanksgiving if it's already passed. I don't know when this video goes live, but thank you again for being here. I hope to see you in the comments today and see you over on my next video. Bye, y'all.
You know we're gonna have
Woo! Good hair.